One wise investment decision will change your life.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Next time when you go for an interview, before you go and sit on salary negotiation table, I would recommend you to do the simple math present value of money.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
For them, I'll tell you, you can start your investment from 500 rupees onwards.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Rich is getting richer. Poor is getting poorer. I'm sure everyone might hear this quote from your superheroes. Usually they claim social imbalance between the people and other social problem is the reason for people not getting rich. Do you think so? I don't think so. Have you ever asked this question to yourself? In how many different ways you are generating your income? Or let me ask in this way, in how many different various sources of income do you have? If you ask the same question to any millionaire or billionaire, they do have multiple sources of income. That is the reason rich is getting richer. We plan to fail to generate multiple sources of income, so poor is getting poorer. In order to earn money, first we need to understand how money works. Money is an essential part of our life. We cannot eliminate it. But unfortunately, no academic education is teach about how to earn money. In this video, you will know how money works, in how many ways you can go and generate your multiple income. So let's begin your first investment by watching this video till the end. One wise investment decision will change your life. How many millionaire or billionaire do you know who became rich just parking their money in their saving account? I'm sure no one become rich unless you ask your money work for you. A famous investor Warren Buffett once said, "If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you work until you die." He knew how money works at the age of 13, so he made his money work for him. That is the reason he is being rich now. I'll tell you, by investing your money in financial market is a good alternative source of income. I'll tell you, you might heard about your friends or colleague or relative come and speak about the equity market or bond market, commodity market. Just I want to remember one thing. Lack of financial knowledge leads to make regrettable financial decision. As I said before, one wise investment decision will change your life. One regrettable financial decision will ruin your life. That's the reason I'm asking you to possess some basic financial knowledge before you go and do any investment. It doesn't mean you don't need to be like an investment banker or any other research analyst in the equity market. Just possess basic knowledge. That will help you a lot in future. So we have plenty of option to invest our money in financial market. Like we can go and deposit our money in a fixed deposit in bank, and everyone know how fixed deposit work. And you can also go and invest your money in bond market. So usually when we talk about the bond market, we have two types of bond, one for the government bond, another one is for corporate bond. It's either government or corporate bond. Before we go and invest on the market, we have to check the credibility of the government or the company. I'll give you the example. So you have two options to invest your money in the bond market. One is for Indian government, another one is for Pakistani government. So usually which one you will prefer? Just think like an investor. Usually I prefer Indian government bond market because Indian government is stable than Pakistani government. Then we have an option to invest your money in mutual fund. If I don't want to take more risk, I don't have a knowledge, I am scared to invest directly in equity market, so you have a good option for mutual fund. So mutual fund will be worked by a professional fund manager, usually collect the money from all different investor and invest their money in all different sectors. So your risk will be very low when compared to equity market, and rate of return also low when compared to equity market. See, if you take huge risk, your return will be high. If you take a less risk, your return will be less. So each market has its own unique risk and return appetite. So let me tell you, Indian market is one of the best market for the investment. It's one of the attractive market. That's the reason a lot of foreign institution come and invest their money in Indian stock market. You can see the picture on the screen. So this shows the Sensex all over the period of time, 28 years from 1992 till 2020. So how it performed. The average return of the Sensex is 11.3% in this 28 years. And Nifty is in 12.3%. So I hope you know what is Nifty or Sensex. So what would be the combined return for Indian equity market? Just go and Google it and you will know. Just take it as a homework. Simple, go on, type on Google what is Indian equity market return. It will show you. And you can see on the screen now how gold and silver performed in last 10 years. You see, in last 2020, gold and silver return, it crossed almost 20%. Do you know the reason why? Particularly in 2020, gold and silver performed very, very well. Exactly, coronavirus. An investor all over the world is pessimistic about the equity market. So they pull their investment from the equity market and they find the alternative good investment is precious metal, gold and silver. That is the reason, especially in 2020, gold and silver outperformed well. Before you go and start your investment, I would recommend you to go familiar with the concepts of money, because today money is not going to be same tomorrow. By understanding the concepts of what is the present value of money, what is the future value of money, I'm sure you can go and easily compare the present value of money at future point of time. I'm sure it will be very excited when you come to know what would be the value of 1,000 rupees after 5 years. Those who are watching this video, I assume some of you working professional. For them, let me make this video more interesting. Next time when you go for an interview, before you go and sit on salary negotiation table, I would recommend you to do the simple math, present value of money. Because the salary that you are going to ask is almost fixed for next couple of years. Which means the salary you will be getting the same for next 2 years, but the value is not same. This money concept will reveal that secret. I have made the video in this channel, so I'll give the link in description. I made this video in Tamil. If you are comfortable in Tamil, you can go and watch the video right away. If in case if you want the money concept video in English, go on ping in comment section. I will go and do it for you. And before I go and end this session, just I want to tell you few important things. People often come and ask me about investment will require huge capital. I had a deep thinking about this. So after I came to know, people usually heard about the big companies from various resources like Infosys, TCS, Reliance, from different resources, different sources, sorry. So obviously they are a very big player. The stock price of the company will be high. So they pretend to think when come to investment we require the huge capital. For them, I'll tell you, you can start your investment from 500 rupees onwards. Yeah, correct. You cannot expect a huge return on 500 rupees, but that 500 rupees is a small step in our investment journey. Don't forget, 1,000-mile journey start with a single step. And I also advise to you, we cannot start our investment by borrowing money from lenders, because usually when we go and borrow money from lenders, we pay interest for them, so that's won't work. For investment, we need some money which come from savings. There is always a risk exists in this world, regardless of job we do. Especially when come to investment, there is a risk exist. We'll talk about the risk in separate videos because there are so many types of risk at different level, like risk at company level, risk at industry level, risk at global level. We will cover this all in different videos. Now we come to the end of the session, so I hope you have enjoyed this session, and I believe I give some basic information that enlighten your financial knowledge, but not much, but very basic, enlighten you got, I believe that. So before I go and wrap this session, so if you have any doubts and query, or if you want to give any comments, go on, give your views and suggestion on comment section. And if you like this video, like and share, subscribe to your channel, and thank you for supporting me so far, and I'm expecting your continuous support forever. And just before and wrap this session, I'm requesting your one help, because I'm in oscillation about continuing my video in English or Tamil. Just go on, share your views and comment section. I will take it from there. So finally, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, we'll work until die. Thank you very much. We will see you on another session.